In this video, a thrill seeker embarked on a night hike into the thick forest. He camped in the woods and made a fire to keep himself warm from the biting breeze of the cold night. Unbeknownst to him, he's closer to experiencing strange and unexplainable things. The crackling fire cast an eerie view of the darkness in the forest, and also the shadows of surrounding trees. Sooner after, the solitude of the forest began to get unsettling. Feeling like being watched, he was prompted to put on his huge LED light and check around his surroundings. The powerful beam of light pierced the darkness as the man continued scanning the environment, panting heavily. A series of strange objects are found, scattered on the ground and hung on trees. Searching for signs of movement or disturbance, he progressed, walking on the rugged trail. The light he had revealed the forest's eerie beauty, with trees looming and branches creaking ominously.
Everything here is dead or dying. Holy spider webs. Damn, so many dead trees. I think I'm gonna name this one Dead Forest. Dead forest indeed. Dead quiet here as well. No life. Let's see how this place looks like without any lights. Pitch black. Imagine being out here. Pitch black. Lost in the forest. Hell, at this point, best thing you can do is just hold up against the tree and just wait for the morning.
Suddenly, his senses heightened when he realized he wasn't alone. Strange noises escalated from the woods, and he couldn't get himself again. The eerie sound made a surprising remark to the man saying, "I see you," which echoed through the dark night, causing the adventurer to get more frightened. What made the eerie noise was unknown, but the man couldn't discontinue his journey.
What else could you do in this darkness? It's also easy to imagine all kinds of things out here. I should get back to camp soon. There's a trail here. Wow. I'm telling you guys, there's so many dead trees here. This is one of the creepiest forests I've ever been. And I'll be spending the night here, which is always fun. Another dead tree, completely rooted. Holy crap. I mean, look at this. Ginormous tree. Just falling down. This place is a mess. I hope I'm not getting lost here. I'm pretty sure camp is back this way. Should have brought a GPS. Jesus. Whoa. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the Blair Witch Project, but damn, this is just giving me Blair Witch Project vibes. Super cool. Wow. This is awesome. Well, at least it'll be a lot easier to walk through here. Man, this place is so lonely. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay. That was fucking creepy. I need to get out of here. Whew. Talking about which Blair Project. Okay, I need to get back to camp. It could have been campers, but this area is extremely secluded. I need to get back to camp. Okay, it's extremely important now that I don't get lost. Disoriented? Yes. Lost? No. I should be fine.
In the summer of 2014, a man named Chris went on an adventure in the forest, but encountered a deadly threat to his life. As he delved into the tall grass, he noticed some rattling coming from the bush ahead of him. Upon closer inspection, it was a mountain lion. The lion crouched under the grass, stalking Chris till it finally walked out of the bush.
Back in the summer of 2014, a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia, when he suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass. Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he started recording.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mountain lion. He's crouching in the grass. He's actually coming towards me.
Sighting the predator, Chris was so terrified and immediately he turned back, running away as far as he could from the animal. Surprisingly, the lion stood still and didn't chase Chris. Instead, it continued to stalk and walk around him.
At first, it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is, but as Chris walks towards the trail, you can see it emerging from the grass coming closer.
That is a mountain lion. And he's stalking me.
Even though mountain lion sightings are rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations. And let's just say, if you see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares...
Chris managed not to trigger the lion's aggression by retreating reversely. Hence, the more the animal approached him, the more he kept on moving back. Fortunately, the mountain lion turned back and disappeared into the bush.
Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion by turning his back and starting to run.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I am much bigger than you.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him, staring him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods. A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Stay back. Stay there. I'm not afraid of you.
Fortunately, after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees. Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying, especially when you consider that the only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to. and had it felt more threatened, it easily could have done some serious damage. Thankfully, it was just a close call and Chris was able to walk away from the terrifying encounter unharmed.
This video captured the moment an adventurer by the name Steve Irwin had an unexpected encounter with an orangutan while filming a documentary. The man, seated on a giant tree, watched as the creature brought down its kid to meet Steve, a complete stranger.
Came to Sumatra to have an experience with orangutan. I never really thought I was going to get this close. This girl out, unbelievable. She's looking around. I'm far more intimidated than she is. I'm not sure what she's up to. Not at all. But she's got a little baby with her. Isn't she just beautiful? I'd just like to kiss her on the lips.
Amazingly, despite orangutan's overprotective act in shielding young ones, this monster was calm and accommodative with Steve, who also tried to be calm all through, regardless of his anxiety. At first, the appearance of the mother orangutan seemed intimidating, but along the process, the mother-child affection attracted Steve, giving a cool sense of nature.
I just want to give her a big hug and a kiss. Hear that? Little dry. Length of their fingers, length of their toes. They're huge in comparison to mine. Look at that. Hard to imagine when you look at this beautiful mother and her baby, as placid, itchy nose, as placid as it gets. What can I say? I think I'm in love. I'm in love with another woman.
A couple enjoying the serene morning atmosphere while tending to their garden close to the edge of a dense forest had a frightening experience which took them aback. The sun was rising slowly, and the birds could be heard chirping melodiously in the video. The bride was potting up oak trees, while the husband, in his bid to capture any strange scene, set up the camera recording the whole process.
All right, guys, you've been saying time to put up or shut up. I'm saying it's time to put up or shut up, too. Did you hear that, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what's going on, guys. As you can see, my beautiful bride, Giggly Girl, and myself are out here working this morning. She is potting up oak trees that we're growing from acorns. Look at this. We've put thousands and thousands of acorns in this certain garden plot, okay? But now here's what we're really doing and here's what you're doing. I'm just gonna tell you right now, our phone battery's low, it might die. We're hoping we can get about 12 minutes worth of recording out of this. and watch back here and listen. Here's what you're doing. You are giving timestamps. You're saying specifically what you saw and specifically what you heard. As you can see, here is this very huge red oak log that's been fallen for about 20 years. There's some ginormous pieces there I've cut off of it just this morning. We're cutting it up for two reasons, not just for super duper dry firewood, because it is super duper dry, but because we're tired of somebody or something using this to creep behind and peek out of to watch us over at our house. So I came out this morning, started cutting this thing up. She came out, started potting up the plants, and as I was cutting this thing up, something up in this area obviously is not very happy about it. I've been hearing angry grunt type growls, okay? So, honey?
Yes.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
Wow, she's actually listening, okay? So, just listen and look, watch the trees. If you see something, please tell us what and where, okay? We're gonna try to get it about 12 minutes. I'm going on the outside of the fence. I'm gonna keep working up this firewood. I'm gonna use my sledgehammer and my mallet to bust those things up, or my sledgehammer and my maul to bust things up. Hopefully, whatever's up here will take that as simulated tree knocking. It's worked before. So look and listen. And honey,
Yes.
don't laugh.
You keep saying that.
All right, I thought it was too good to be true. She laughed. Okay. Honey,
Yes.
don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Gosh.
Okay, don't be serious now, okay?
Okay. Whoops. Yes.
Camera.
As the couple continued working, a bizarre and unsettling growl was heard echoing from the jungle's depths. In unison, they jerked their heads up, stopped working, and looked around in alert. However, nothing was seen. After a while, the pair moved on with their chores.
Did you
Sound
hear
like
that?
it's screaming at me, yeah.
Oh wow.
As soon as I start this, nah?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard something after my first series of hits coming from back here somewhere. Did you hear that, hun?
Yeah.
After I hit it the first time?
Yeah.
It's like whatever it was, it had gone further out, When I started, before I ran in to get the camera, it was much closer, but I could still hear it, but it was much further out. I don't know if it's because of the camera, if it saw me get the camera or what, but I heard it over here after the first series of my knocks on that wood. So I'm gonna go in and review this with my earphones on. Put your earphones on, you can hear better. And as you can see, I didn't scream into the camera. I'm not doing that. This is totally serious here this morning. I don't even have my hillbilly teeth. Well, except for the ones I was born with. But I'm gonna go listen to it. If you guys saw or heard anything, please say what it was and where, okay? So, time for my beautiful bride to bid you adieu. Honey, that means say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Stop laughing and
Okay. Bye.
say it in Visayan. Paalam.
Paalam.
Ingat.
Ingat. Amping.
What's that mean?
Ingat. Ingat
Oh.
is in Tagalog.
Oh.
And then amping is a Bisaya.
Ah.
Amping.
Camping. Did I say it right?
Amping.
Camping.
Yep, that's correct.
Looks like it might have moved back in. Did you hear that?
Yeah. That's the first sound that we hear. That sounds creepy.